Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Off play action, it's Fields. Completed left side to Smith. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. This one finds Taylor. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars force the turnover on the first series of this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Take right open.
2nd and 4. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
All right, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, I'm gun.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, go. 13, move.
And what a hit there. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. Offense up to the line fast.
Go, let's go. 11. Silver.
Working inside the red zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You got to get both feet down as well.
30 left. Here we go, sir.
Finds a man right side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Kill. Hey, lion.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Ready.
We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Silver.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On target to his man Taylor. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Angel.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He's calling his own number again. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Fields coming back after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fields throwing here. Finds his target, Hall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Forced out to his right. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake here. He has the New York touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11, again. Hey, easy.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars driving. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On red.
Through the 35. 20, 15, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars take possession of the football.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Davis there to grab it. Has room into the secondary. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Wilson on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hurry up.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey. Here we go. 11.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
Throwing it again here. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets, 14. Great Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Hey, great job.
The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
All right, let's go. 13, Lou.
He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Easy. Hey.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
First down, ball at the 36.
Think right. 30 left. Hey, run.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
11,
That's good for a Jaguar.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Jets 33-yard line.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here. first and 10. Here's Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Kill. 11. Red on red. Street. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. That's caught at the 4. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On now is Cook to kick this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up second down.
Extend. Here we go.
Fields to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Here we go, son.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And they pick him off again. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
I got him.
Offense up to the line fast.
Take right over. Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
23. Hey, kill. Go. Think right. Check. Silver.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The kick by Shudak is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Play action, Fields. He's on the move. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go. Good.
Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Up. Easy. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars get it as he makes his third interception in this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Easy.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Hey, I'm gun. 11. Check smash. Here we go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Cut out left. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.